Hey guys, welcome to Stipplr.com, a Photoshop add-on for creating vector shapes from everyday photos. Today, we're going to show you how to separate line art from the background photo in Photoshop. Our test image is a high-resolution Captain America by Jack Kirby from 1976. Separating line art from a comic book scan is a much simpler task than from an everyday photo. The most obvious reason being that a comic book already has line art, which is part of the artwork, and the artwork in general is very two-dimensional, so it's flat and makes it much easier for us to trace. Stipplr comes with a few capture shape actions which are perfect for this type of work. Let's go ahead and open up our Stipplr panel. And we'll just go ahead and search for SIMPLETRACE. And we'll see we have two options here that are specifically made for tracing this type of artwork. We'll go ahead and select SIMPLETRACE 1. We'll just resize our panel to make more room. Making sure that your background layer is selected, we'll go ahead and run the shape trace action. So our image layer has been prepared, and now all that's left to do is to set the threshold. The default is set to 128, which happens to be perfect for this particular image. But what it does is allows us to control how much of the image we want to trace. So as we increase the threshold level, we can add more and more detail. But at this point, we're starting to pick up some of the halftone artifacts from the printing dots. So we'll just return this back to 128. Click OK. And now we have a tolerance level to set. So we'll just leave it at 1, and we'll come back to this in a minute. And here is the shape trace layer. Difficult to see because we have a shape trace layer which is black fill on top of line art which is itself black, so it could be hard to make out. If we toggle the background layer, we can clearly see the line art. Let's go inside the SIMPLETRACE layer to have a look at the shape layer directly. Reviewing the line work, we can see that we have some unexpected results. Although we've saved a lot of time, it is a little bit wavy. But we can use a higher tolerance level to create a more natural curve to the line work. So let's do that now. We'll start by returning to the original document and hiding our original SIMPLETRACE layer and selecting our background image. And now we'll run our SIMPLETRACE a second time. We'll keep the threshold at 128. But we're going to increase the tolerance to 2 pixels. So now we have 2 SIMPLETRACE layers, and we can compare the results together by toggling off the background layer. And now we'll zoom into the same location that we were at previously. And we can see that the line work is much more consistent and smooth. Let's have a look at the original. So here we can see all the wavy line work. That was at 1 tolerance. And then at a tolerance of 2 pixels. And that's it. I hope you liked this short tutorial on how to separate line art from the background photo in Photoshop. Don't forget, you can go to Stipplr.com and download the free trial and give it a shot yourself.